The oil and oil filter are integral parts of the lubrication system. Proper filter selection and maintenance are key to maximizing this Detroit diesel engine's performance and service life. Not to mention keeping this sweet Freightliner Cascadia on the road. Let's begin by changing the lubricating oil and oil filter. If the used oil was contaminated by fuel or coolant, drain the oil and then remove the oil pan, oil pump, and oil pump intake manifold to drain the remaining oil held back by the backflow valve. Refer to publication DDC SVC MAN 0001, the DD15 Engine Workshop Manual, for the proper procedure. First, place the transmission in neutral, then set the parking brake. Safety first. Clean the outside of the oil filter housing. Changing cold engine oil will result in extended oil drain time. Using a 36mm socket, unscrew the oil filter cap and filter, allowing the oil to drain into the housing. After draining is complete, remove the assembly from the housing. Use care to prevent foreign objects from entering the filter housing. Remove the oil filter by pressing and twisting the side and detaching it from the cap. Remove the oil filter O-ring and discard. Check the filter housing for any debris and remove if necessary. Insert the new filter into the oil filter cap. Lightly coat a new O-ring with clean engine oil. Turn the cap counterclockwise until a click sound is made. Then turn clockwise and hand tighten. Torque the cap to 40 to 50 Newton meters or 30 to 37 pound-feet. Next, you need to drain the oil from the oil pan. Place a suitable receptacle, 48 liters, 50 quarts or more, beneath the oil drain plug on the underside of the oil pan. Carefully unscrew the oil drain plug and allow the oil to completely drain out. Inspect the plug seal ring for damage and replace if necessary. Install the oil drain plug. Tighten the plug to 45 Newton meters or 33 pound-feet. Add new engine oil through the oil fill tube, no more than 3.8 liters or 4 quarts at a time, not exceeding the maximum fill level on the oil dipstick. Do not add oil if the oil reading is between the two bends or in the crosshatch area on the dipstick. There are approximately 3.8 liters or 4 quarts from the fill mark to the full mark. Overfilling the oil pan can cause severe engine damage. The engine must be shut down for 60 minutes on a level surface for an accurate oil level reading. Otherwise, the engine must be brought up to an operating temperature of 60 degrees Celsius, 140 degrees Fahrenheit, shut down, and allowed to sit for 5 minutes on a level surface. Start the engine with the accelerator pedal in the idle position. Monitor the oil pressure gauge or indicator lamp. Keep the engine running at idling speed until the oil pressure reading is 14 psi, 97 kilopascals or more. If no oil pressure is shown after approximately 10 seconds, stop the engine and determine the cause. Running the engine with no oil pressure could result in severe engine damage. Check the filter housing for signs of leakage. Maintenance intervals vary depending on the duty cycle of an engine. To properly identify the duty cycle and maintenance interval for a particular application, refer to the maintenance section of the operator's guide. Now we're moving on to the fuel filters. Proper filter selection is key to maintaining this Detroit diesel engine's performance and service life. To prevent the escape of high-pressure fuel that can penetrate skin, ensure the engine has been shut down for a minimum of 10 minutes before servicing any component within the high-pressure fuel circuit. Residual high fuel pressure may be present within the circuit. Begin by using a 36mm socket to unscrew the final filter cap. Do not tilt the final filter when removing it from the housing. Possible damage to the final filter or standpipe can occur. Pull the cap and final filter straight up and allow the fuel to drain back. Remove the final filter from the plastic cap by placing the filter on a solid surface and applying pressure on the plastic cap at an angle. Discard the plastic cap seal ring. Dispose of the appropriate receptacle. Inspect inside the housing for any large debris and clean if needed. Now we'll install the final filter. Snap a new final filter into the plastic cap. Install a new plastic cap seal ring. Apply a light coat of petroleum-based lithium grease from the filter kit to the plastic cap seal ring and to the lower seal. Turn the cap counterclockwise until a click sound is made. Then turn clockwise and hand tighten. Torque the final filter cap to 55 to 60 Newton meters or 40 to 44 pound-feet. Next, we'll remove the pre-filter. Using a 36 mm socket, unscrew the pre-filter cap. Do not tilt the pre-filter when removing it from the housing. Possible damage to the pre-filter or standpipe may occur. Pull the cap and pre-filter straight up and out of the fuel filter housing. Remove the pre-filter from the plastic cap. Then remove the cap seal ring. Discard the pre-filter and seal ring into an appropriate receptacle. Install the pre-filter as follows. The pre-filter should snap into the cap in two positions. The tabs should align with the slot in the plastic cap. Install a new plastic cap seal ring. Apply a light coat of petroleum-based lithium grease from the filter kit to the plastic cap seal ring and to the lower seal. Install the pre-filter into the fuel filter module. Turn the cap counterclockwise until a click sound is made, then turn clockwise and hand tighten. Torque the pre-filter cap to 15 to 20 Newton meters or 11 to 15 pound-feet. The final step is replacing the coalescer. Using a 36 mm socket, unscrew the coalescer cap. Do not tilt the coalescer when removing it from the housing. Possible damage to the coalescer or standpipe may occur. Pull the cap and coalescer straight up and allow the fuel to drain back. Remove the coalescer from the plastic cap by placing the filter on a solid surface and applying pressure on the plastic cap at an angle. Discard the plastic cap seal ring. Discard the coalescer into an appropriate receptacle. Inspect inside the housing for any large debris and clean it out if needed. Snap a new coalescer into the plastic cap. Install a new plastic cap seal ring. Apply a light coat of petroleum-based lithium grease from the filter kit to the plastic cap seal ring and to the lower seal on the coalescer filter. Install the coalescer into the fuel filter module. Turn the cap counterclockwise until a click sound is made, then turn clockwise and hand tighten. Torque the coalescer cap to 55 to 60 Newton meters or 40 to 44 pound-feet. Prime the fuel system using the fuel priming valve or a hand primer. Refer to the DD15 workshop manual for the proper procedures. Lastly, we'll be changing the coolant filter. Using a 36 mm socket, unscrew the coolant cap and allow the coolant to drain. After draining is complete, remove the assembly from the housing. Use care to prevent foreign objects from entering the filter housing. Remove the coolant filter from the plastic cap by placing the filter on a solid surface and applying pressure on the plastic cap at an angle. Discard the plastic cap seal ring. Discard the coolant filter into an appropriate receptacle. Snap a new coolant filter into the plastic cap. Install a new plastic cap seal ring. Apply a light coat of petroleum-based lithium grease. Install the coolant filter assembly into the housing. Tighten using a 36 mm wrench. Torque the coolant cap to 55 to 60 Newton meters or 41 to 44 pound-feet. Clean the filter area of debris and other materials. After the engine has started, check for leaks. That's it. Remember, proper filter selection and maintenance will maximize your engine's performance, save on fuel costs, and keep your Detroit diesel running properly. Thanks for watching.